Editor's note: the following contains spoilers for the FX series, The Bear. In 2000, celebrity chef, author and everyone's favorite travel guide, Anthony Bourdain, took us behind the curtain of the world's best kitchens. What we saw there was an eclectic group of cooks from different cultural backgrounds, each with their own story on how food influenced their life. On the surface, FX's The Bear, created by Christopher Storer, takes a similar look at a small family-owned sandwich shop that is trying to stay afloat in Chicago. Run by Carmen, Jeremy Allen White, a former fine dining chef who inherited the restaurant from his brother, Michael, John Bernthal, the kitchen features a wide variety of characters trying to figure out where they fit in the world and in the kitchen. When a young chef, Sydney Edebri, applies for a job at the restaurant, we not only see the setting begin to change from a simple sandwich shop to one with a more complex menu, but the true nature of the show begins to reveal itself. Collider video of the day. The Bear is a television series that uses the kitchen to explore how different people cope with grief. In recent years, film and television writers have used the chef as a vessel to explore a wide variety of issues. The TV chef on screen is often represented as someone who is tortured by their job, by their passion to give customers the ultimate food experience. The ultimate irony is that the food is supposed to be nourishing but, in the end, takes away from the very people making it. This is what The Bear does so well, its ability to capture the lives of the cooks in the kitchen and portray darker parts of their lives through the inner workings of that kitchen and their love of food. For Carmen, his passion for food and his need to keep the restaurant afloat comes from his strained relationship with his deceased brother. At one point in the series, he says that he thought the two of them were as close as brothers could be, best friends. But, as Michael falls deeper into addiction and shuts Carmen out of his life by literally not letting him in the kitchen, Carmen feels desperate to capture a bit of Michael. When Sydney enters the restaurant for the first time, she does so because she wants to work with Carmen, who cooked the best meal of her life, but she sees the potential for change in the restaurant. She becomes the conduit that allows Carmen to focus his energy on improving the food and menu, to make Michael's restaurant better as a last attempt to connect with his older brother. Sydney herself has come into the restaurant to learn and become the best chef she can be, but there is more behind her motivation than food. After struggling to make her mark in restaurants and the collapse of her catering business, the sandwich shop represents a beacon of hope. Not only can she learn from Carmen, but she can work with him to create new foods, to reimagine what a corner sandwich shop can be. She becomes a leader in the kitchen and battles for the respect of her fellow chefs. In the concluding scene of the show, when the boisterous and confrontational Richie, Eben Mosbachrick, tells her grab an apron, she not only solidifies herself as an integral part of the kitchen, but it symbolically shows that any of her past mistakes or failures are a thing of the past. At its core, the show is about Carmen and Michael, even though the latter is only on the screen for one extended scene and a brief cameo at the end. As Carmen is processing how to deal with his brother's death, he's also trying to create a new legacy for the restaurant and for the family. When his sister, Natalie, Abby Elliott, suggests going to meetings to help with the grief, Carmen first resists, putting his entire life into the restaurant. Once he finally attends, he not only gains perspective on his brother's death, but comes to grips with his place at the restaurant. It's only when he can come to terms with Michael's suicide that he realizes the restaurant can still have his heart but can become something new. In the end, the sandwich shop closes down, so the Bear can open, and the show gets to its ultimate point, a new menu, a new restaurant and new beginnings for the people on the inside.